Hi, this is a video on the clothing items that I bought when I was in Asia recently. I recently went to Vietnam and Korea, so I bought a few things and I want to share them with you. The first stop that we did was in Hội An, and of course, Hội An is known for like two things. It's the lanterns and it's the tailored clothes making super quick turnaround. They have a lot of tailors and they work a really quick turnaround, and it's custom clothing fit to your body shape. So I got this item. The tailor is named Bebe Tailor. We had a really good experience with them. My husband got a couple of things as well. I think he actually got 4 things. He got this really unique like wraparound linen top, and he also got a couple of shorts. If you're interested in what he got, if you want to see what like maybe they can make for men, leave a comment down below, let me know, and then I will try to talk him into making a video as well. But this is one of the 2 items that I got when I was at Bebe Tailor. It is a cropped set. It's not the greatest ankle because you can't see my full body, but just trust me, it's like a maxi skirt. It goes all the way to the floor, almost all the way to the floor. And this crop here, it zips up in the back on both of these. Here is the other item that I got. There's also a wraparound waistband that goes on here. I hope you don't mind if I don't try this on. It is pretty thin down here. This part is not lined and you can kind of see everything, and I don't really feel like showing everything. The top is lined, but the bottom is not. I think I just need some skims or spandex or something. So yeah, when you go in and they say, you know, what are you looking for? I was like, I'm looking for a crop set. And so they brought out the iPad and they searched for crop sets, and you look for your ideas. And these are really inspo pics. They're not going to copy exactly everything. They're very upfront with you about any of the changes that they're going to make. Again, these are inspo pics. You're not copying them exactly. I mean, unless they're maybe very easy, but again, remember, like, it's a very quick turnaround, so I don't think that intricate details are a good idea to try to implement in what you're trying to make. You then choose the fabric, and for this one, it's linen. I like this one a lot more, this set a lot more. I think I thought I would like this one more. I don't know, I think it's just very, like, mono-toned or mono, like, I want to say flavored. It's not flavored, obviously. I need to figure out a way to jazz it up a little bit because it looks kind of plain. I think I just like didn't do that transfer between the small swatch in the book into the life-size piece of fabric clothing. Totally on me. It's just not totally what I expected, but I still like it. Oh, and then they had fabric bolts. And I said I was looking for something floral for this item, and we went through all the fabric bolts, and I ended up choosing this one, and I am very, very, very happy with it. Okay, so then they tell you to go in like the next evening, I think. We went in the next evening, or was it even that next afternoon? It was something very quick, and that's for your first fitting. And then you get, like for me, for example, it was a little bit too tight around this part. I couldn't get it over my head, and so they ripped out the seams a little bit just so I can get it over my head, and they knew that part where how much to like sew up in the back. And we actually took this in a little bit. I think on both of mine we took them in just a little bit. I wonder if they make it a little bit loose on purpose just to put it on you and then pin it in place where exactly your body like curves are. So then you come in the next day after that, and then it was the last fitting and everything fit perfectly. They just needed to do the final finishing touches, and then they actually delivered it to my hotel. One of the things that I want folks to be aware of when you're going to a place like Hội An and then getting your clothes custom tailored made to you, I don't think it's as cheap as you might think it is. So for both of these, it was $234 US dollars. That's how much it costs. So just to set your expectations, it's not like, I feel like sometimes people think Vietnam is some like third world country and everything's just super cheap. I've heard of people spending like thousands of dollars there. Their English is perfect. There were so many people of different backgrounds there, and they had zero problem whatsoever in communicating if you were worried about that. The next thing I want to show you, we went from Hội An to Ninh Bình. Well, we stopped by Hanoi because of the airport and had a driver drive up to Ninh Bình. And then I didn't get any clothes there, so this is not a Ninh Bình haul. But then we went back down to Hanoi, spent a couple of days there, and I got a shirt and a shorts, and let me show you that. And here it is. This is a couple of items that I got from a store in Hanoi called Lowe's Handmade. They were kind of around like that downtown French Quarter area. This, I love both of these. These are not necessarily a set, but I bought the 2 of them separately. I love the variation in this linen. It's up close. I really like, first of all, it's kind of thick, and I like that when linen is thick. And then the variation, there's almost like white and then kind of like a darker like sky blue. I really like that. And then also in the pants as well, it's almost like this flax color, shorts I mean, it's almost like this flax color, and it ranges from like almost white to dark brown. I think I thought that's what this would be more. I think that's why I feel like this is so flat looking, because there's almost no variation. There's like white stripes in it, but it's mostly the same color. I think I thought there would be more variation in the color. I think that would help it not look so mono colored. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna help me figure out how to, you know what? Actually, so my husband bought 1 or 2 things from Lowe's Handmade as well. I really like what he got. He got a short sleeve button up like this, except it's black, and it had like red embroidered flowers on it. I wonder if I want to embroider something on this to help jazz it up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Give me some ideas. I don't have the tag for the shirt, but I think that the shorts and the shirt were about the same price. This is a medium. I think I got both a medium. I'm usually like a small in US size, so medium in Vietnam sounds about right.
700,000 Vietnamese dongs equals $26.55.
Okay, so this was about, I feel like they were about the same, so a little over 50 bucks for both of these. Oh here, did I show you the back? And I showed you it has pockets? No, they're not real pockets in the back, but they're real pockets in the front. And then I have 2 more items, but if you like the video so far, please let me know that by giving this video a thumbs up. I have 2 more items from Seoul. I went to a place called M Playground, and I definitely felt very old when I walked in. Have you ever heard of people getting teased for being like 30 plus and shopping at Forever 21? I almost felt like that when I was at M Playground. It was very clear it was catering to a younger audience. That being said, no one inside actually judged anybody or judging. It was me. Like, I was self-conscious. No one made me feel that way besides myself, but it definitely looked like a younger person's spot. But anyway, there were a couple items that I really liked that I grabbed. Oh, also the other thing about M Playground, I'm so sorry. They're one size. I don't think I saw anything that was varying sizes. It was just the item on the shelf and it looked all the same size. I went to the one in Hongdae, I think, and I got this item, which I really like. I actually wore it already, so I did take off the tag. I don't remember how much this stuff cost. I think my other item has a tag on it, so we'll do the conversion as well, because they were about the same price. Oh, I know. This sweater and shorts and button-up linen combo, that is a fashion choice. But here's what this looks like. I wore this out recently. It is actually very warm. And look at the zipper. It's got a dual zipper. So that's that. And then if you wanted to only do kind of the middle zipped situation, you totally can. The sleeves are kind of balloony. That. I like the drop shoulder. I like that it is one color, but you got kind of this fake or real cables here. Cable pattern down the sleeve as well. This is what the back looks like. And if you wanted to, you could wear a hood. The other item I got, this sweater. I feel like I've seen it online before. I don't know if I knew it was M Playground. Okay, so this was 23,900 won.
23,900 Korean won equals $16.28.
This goes a bit against what I don't like fast fashion wise, if that should be a conversation as well, because I am talking about having bought some clothes overseas. The Lowe's Handmade was definitely not fast fashion. I think that the person who makes them is the one selling them. I'm pretty sure. These are definitely more fast fashion, so I definitely want to take care of these a little bit more so they can last longer. I also don't know if there's a front and a back to this. I don't think there is. It's also not terribly thick, so it could be like a light sweater. Okay, I lost the bulk. That was the sweater, the shirt underneath, and it's of course a lot better now. How do we look? It's pretty standard, just knit here. And then we have the stripes made by the knitting, as well as this loose neck here. I don't know if I love how much, I don't know, how would it look if it was a simpler neck? Okay, we're gonna set it and then forget it, and then it'll just be there. Okay, so those were all the items that I got when I was in Asia, all the clothing items at least. Let's do favorites in order. Oh, it's really hard to choose. I really like, okay, well, we can maybe start at the bottom. My least favorite being that jumper. But again, totally my fault. That was totally on me. And nothing to do with the actual tailor or the quality of the project or any of that. It fits me really well. It's just, that one's probably at the bottom. And then we'll do a 5-way tie between this sweater, and my linen top, linen shorts. And then my crop set. I really like that one too. Okay, it'll be a 5-way tie. I like all of them. I'm really happy with my trip. Let me know if you are planning a trip to Asia and you need any tips that I might have if you are going to the same places I'm going, or that I went to. And if you have any other spots that you know I missed, let me know that as well for my next trip and I can plan it. Okay, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel so we can keep on chatting. And I will chat with you soon. Bye.